Hello friends, welcome to Coders Coding. So if you are seeing this video first, you just go back. There are a few fundamentals videos I were done for last 10 days. You just watch and then come here, then you get a clear understanding. So today the topic is control statements. This is comes under the day 6. So now you know very well about, right, what is the control statements. The name itself, it says that a control is there. So why we need to control? Then what is the control flow? How the flow of the execution will be there? That and all we will see it here. So these are the control statements are used to control the flow of the program. So to control the flow of the program, we have to use this one. So but what I'm going to tell you here, so if the based on the condition, it will be work. Suppose if you have to someone say that, so true or false, based on this it will work. So whether if it's a true, execute something, false, execute something. So based on the condition it will be work. For this one I have to take the nested if, and this basic nested if, how it will be work in the basic programming language C. I just want to show you, then we will just jump into the our Python program. Now I have to open the turbo C++ or C. So in this editor I have to declare the header files. So take a file and then come here. Here I have to write the program. So slash include stdio.h and slash include conio.h. These two are the header files or predefined files in C language. So then any program start with main, right? So it will be here start with the program int main. When you specified int, so obviously you have to return 0. It's a very basic fundamental. Now what I am trying to tell, that will be exist here, int a equal to 10 I have to take, and I have to take the if a greater than 10. If it is the a greater than 10, sorry, a greater than 0, so what it means, if the given number, if it's a greater than, go inside the if block. Is there any statements are there? Now I'm not specified any statements. There is the another if block is there. That's what I'm saying. Nested if means if within the if. Then here I have to check the another if in the with the condition a modulo by 2 equal to 0. That means it will consider the remainder 0. That means what happened? If we take a 4, 2 2 are 4, then remainder 0. So that means the given number is obviously even number. So this is the way we have to find. Now write it here. Now observe carefully what is going here. It's very simple only. Now run the program, then see the outputs. So what you get, it is a prime number, or it is a positive number. Now coming to, if I have to give the 9, the remainder will get 1, right? Here I don't use any else block, so that's why it will terminate. So the same how it will the flow, it will be happened in the, so Python, that we will see in the, that we will see in this. Now we will see how it will work in the Python. Okay, for that now I have to take the, so first we will see the syntax, then we get some idea. So here if condition, and then then inside if then there is a conditions inside if, and check the condition. If the condition is true, then go to the inside the block and run. This is the way we have in the nested if syntax. Now open the anaconda prompt and then type Jupyter notebook, Jupyter Jupyter notebook, then give the enter. It will take a couple of minutes and then launch the Jupyter notebook. Now here take the cell and then write. Suppose you know very well about right, if a equal to 10 and b equal to something, you have to take it. It's a very basic program. Now see, if here I have to take the variable as a 10, and then if a greater than 0, then what happened, it will go inside and check the if block. If a modulo by 2 equal to 0, then what is that? So you have to write the print, then you have to pass the message here. So whatever you have to specify here, that will be take it there, no issue. So here you pass the message, the given number is even. Now you can run this one, you will get the output. So this is the way we have to see the nested if will work in the Python. I hope you get clarity on this, right? Now the program, the find the greatest of three numbers using the nested if. So this is a little bit big program than compared to others. Now we are moving step by step how the exactly it will be there, and how it will be the workflow, the execution flow will be happened in the Python. Now open the anaconda prompt and then type it here, notepad plus plus, sorry, uh, Jupyter notebook. Then from here to you can choose the wherever you want to save the program, the file name or a folder name you can open, and then there you can open the file. So here it is a, this is a Jupyter notebook. From here to I have to take if you don't want to remove all the things and clean, then coming back I have to take which is any one of the folder, no issue. Then you can take it a Python file. From there, this is the empty cell. From here to I have to write the program. Now now I will see here. So I have take a variable a and int input. So I have to specify input method. What it will do actually, input method which will be which will be taking the, which will allows the string values. Okay, then those string values I have converted through the int method. So a b c, I have take three variables and respected input values hold there, respected variable names. From there it will be stored. Now if a greater than b, then I have to inside I have checked the another condition. If a greater than c, observe carefully, it's very simple. So print, if you have to specify like a f and a placeholder, open braces and close braces, that we call it as a placeholders, which will hold the values of a and b and c respectively. So I have to specify, if the condition is like this, a is comparing two variables b and c. If it's a greater than, then a is the bigger than the b and c. Okay, the same thing I have to copy and paste it three times. Why? Because I need to check each and every time a, b and c. Then second, so if c greater than a, sorry, in the second I have to take the b greater than a as well as b greater than c, that is inside. Then the respected, so I have to change the b and respected a and c also. Then coming to the last, then the c greater than a, if c greater than b. So it's very simple only. If whenever you are comparing the variable, then remaining values we have to specify there. If c is greater than, what about the abc? We have 3. If c is greater than means remaining ab are the smaller than, right? This simple logic I have to implement it here. You don't need to get any confused here. Then now I have to run this program. Then asking here, the first one enter the value as a, and the second one b, and the second one c, which respective values I have to give. Then you get it right. So 89 is bigger than the other a and b. So this is the way we have to find the nested if in the Python. So I hope you will understand this logic. You can see two nested if blocks also here, right? This is the perfectly working. Am I right? Yes. Now we can see the debugging also. Hello friends, it's a very important sir debugger in the real time environment, because some of the teammates will ask, please debug this one, debug the code and find the where the bug is there. This time we need to find the, there is a, this is the notepad panel. Here you can see the right side, the orange bug is there, the bug symbol is there. When you click that one, it will be enable the numbers as well as the, if you mouse over, there is a red is moving. So wherever you want to break points, we have just highlight and color it. Then debug panel you have to enable. Debug panel, where you can see, which is under the view, there is a debug panel, enable symbol is there. You can enable and then run. Wait sometime. If it is not run, you can refresh the kernel and then do. So it's not get affected. This time what you have to do, so you have rerun the kernel and then now it will rerun means it will be erase everything. Then again I have to see right side, there is a bug symbol is there. Once you click, it will be highlight the color. Then when you mouse over, there is a red symbol is there, red symbol move. That one you had wherever you want, there you have to apply the breakpoints. Then coming to run the program with shift enter, then you get like this. You have to give the three values. So 10 or something, whatever you have to specify there. Then so here 12 23, and then I have to give 78. Then run this code, nothing. So once you enter, then the source code will be appear here and then highlighted the where the breakpoint we have to apply. So here the execution is there. Then what happened once I click the next? So if so 12 23 and 78, so I have checked the condition. If the 12 is not greater than 23 and uh, 78, right? So this type, so it will go and check it. If the a greater than b, this condition is fail, so it will be then don't go to the respected block, it will directly jump into the b greater than a. So now b is 23 and a is 12, b is not greater, b is greater than 12, so it will execute first block and then check. So this b greater than c, it is fail, right? So 23 is not greater than 78, so it will be skip the execution and come back to the c greater than a. Then c greater than c is 78, so obviously it is greater than 12 and 23, that you have to remember. Then if you give next, then so again it will execute, so it will be go to inside and then this is condition also true, then finally it will be execute. This is the way the flow will be moved from if um, it will be moved from one block to another block. Okay, you got it right. Then the 73 is a bigger than the 12 and 78, 12 and 78. So I have to here mistake, so no problem. This is the way we have to find the values, we have to find the bug, how it will be works. This is how we debug the code. I hope you will get it. Yeah, hello, good evening. So today class is uh, previously day 6 we were learnt nested control statements like a nested if and how to debug and uh, the thing if else statements, all these things we were learnt. So today in this session we are going to see how the else if ladder will work. So you know very well, right, what is the else if. So if you know uh, C, CPP, or Java in traditional languages, then we call it as a if. So coming to here, it's a else if block. So again, else if blocks nothing but it's else if. So here we can elif we have to specify. So elif means else if. Then it is a now here else if ladder. But you remember, so this condition again it will start if block only. So I just write here, wait, C, CPP, Java, and what we are going to specify, we called it as a else if. We called it as a if block, sorry. So now here we can, but coming to Python, we called it, I just write L if, ELIF only. So we will see how the syntax will be there. So here the syntax will be like there is a, as usual, the condition start with if and check the condition. If the condition is true, so what happened, it will go inside. Wait, I will write the syntax. And if, and within the parenthesis I have to specify condition. If condition is true, it will go inside and execute the statements. Else, else if, uh, so elif, again I have to specify. If condition is, again check the condition and inside the block, else if block, to specify the statements. Again I have, if many conditions we have to check. So initially you have to check if, and then the next it will be throughout the repetitions. If the many condition you need to check, you have to specify elif block only, that you have to remember. Then so if then finally else block will be going to execute. If suppose if block fails and elif block fails and elif block fails, just a wait, I will be explain like this, it will be easy to understand. So suppose if block condition is true, it will go and execute, and the next elif block is true and go and execute the inside the blocks statements will be execute. So if not, if all three are fails, then what happened, it will jump into the else block. So here uh, else else, then inside the else block to write the uh, statements. So but you have to remember else is the option. If you want, you can add according to your program requirement, or else your requirement it will be specified. Then finally, so open the Jupyter notebook. So write Jupyter notebook, Jupyter space notebook. Then it will take a couple of minutes, and then import all the files, then navigate the URL. So you have one doubt, right? Why we use actually elif? This is a actually we are going to use the elif block connection between one condition to another condition. Okay, that you have to remember. Now once open the notepad environment, here you can, it's showing the all the files where you want to. Now else later I have to take a write a small program. So we already discussed this one. Anyhow, now once again for this one I have to take an example, take a value from the input. Then so three values I have to take a b c, accordingly I have to change it. Now coming here, so here what I have to do, I have to take if a greater than b and a greater than c. So it's a little bit tricky, but it's a very easy once you can understand. Then coming to here, you can observe here, if a greater than b and a greater than c, then f, and take a three placeholders inside the parenthesis of print. And first parenthesis have to mention a. So because why, if a comparison and then here a is bigger than b and c, I will explain clearly, you don't worry. So first I need to write here. So if a is greater than b and a is greater than c, that means, so comparison is a is greater than, if the condition, if a in, if a is greater than b and c, then it will be execute, if block code will be execute. Suppose if not like that, so if the condition is fail, so that means a I have to compare with b and c. Now what I do, now here b and c I have to compare. So b greater than c I have to compare. So if b greater than c, that means b is greater than c. So if the b is greater than, in the sense of what happened, remaining c and a are smaller than the b. So that one I have to specify it here. So observe carefully what I am doing here. Take a placeholders and then place the variables respected placeholders. Then if you want take else, so if both or fails, so automatically what happened here, first I comparison a comparison with b and c, then next comparison B comparison with C. Then what happened if both are fails? Then C is the bigger than A and B. So I will explain with a small example and clearly. No need to worry here. What I have to do here, I have to specify here. So C is bigger than A and B. But take a so take the color and then it's already there. I will erase it. Take the eraser and erase it. Take see it will be erase all the things which I was done the previous video explanation. So now what I do here, so here I have take a choose any color. Okay, so if the condition is A greater than B and B greater than C, if the condition is true, so that means what happened here, A is the top, that means A is greater than A is greater than B and C. So I'm checking for the minimize the font. Okay, no problem, we will go like this only. Take a pencil and then write it here. Suppose A is there. Okay, if A is greater than B and C, so that means one comparison done with BC, A greater than B and A greater than C. So what happened, the second comparison, first one is this one A. So second what I have to do, B greater than C, remaining two variables I have to take and then compare. So first A done, then second B greater than C. Then if A fails, suppose B fails, automatically what happened? C is the bigger than, right? So that is what we are doing the elimination of the process here. We are taking the value and trial and error and then do first thing first A, then B and C. If the A conditions fails, then if the B condition also fail, so then what happen finally, so A is not bigger than, then B is not also bigger than, then finally C is the bigger than. So this is the way we are going to find the greatest value among the three variables. So is it clear? Yeah. So if you have any doubt, comment here, I will be respond. Otherwise, when I am going to conduct the class, you can ask regarding this. I hope it is a clear, right?